Hey, good morning, everybody. Robert here. I've talked about my weight loss a bunch in the last couple episodes, but I realize I haven't talked much about what I'm doing or planning on doing about my panic attacks and my anxiety and that stuff. I haven't talked much about it because mostly I haven't really been doing anything about it. I've kind of just been suffering through them. And when they get bad enough, taking a Xanax. That's pretty much the extent of my treatment right now. But I've told you guys that I've tried a bunch of different things in the past. I've seen a ton of doctors, been on a ton of different medications. Everything has always felt kind of temporary, like things have worked a little bit, but it's not too long before I feel like I'm either back to square one or maybe even feeling a little worse than before I had started the treatment. So I haven't done much because of that. I've kind of, I don't want to say given up, but kind of just resigned myself to the idea that this is something I'm just going to have to suffer through for the rest of my life, which is kind of a bummer to think about. But my point is just like with the weight loss, you guys' comments and stuff have just been so encouraging that I've been feeling like I need to at least try and do something about this. So today is going to be a step towards that. A friend of my wife's told us about a place here in Charlottesville called the Center for Behavioral Therapy, and supposedly they've had some pretty good success with treating panic disorder and getting rid of it for some people. So I'm going to give that a try. It's where I'm headed today. Honestly, I'm feeling a little skeptical. Like I've said, I've just been down this road so many times that it's hard to get too excited about it, but I'm going to be open to it and try and remain as optimistic as possible and give it a real chance. So yeah, the weather was pretty crappy last night, raining and snowing and all that shit. So means to go this morning, I've got to dig my car out of all the ice and snow and stuff. So it's hard to get motivated, but here we go. Therapy. Yeah. All right, so back in the car after the appointment. Man, the therapy office is in this really fancy-ass country club that we have here in Charlottesville, so it's really pretty. I mean, look at this lake. It's got this gorgeous lake right out in front of it with all these snow geese, and it's actually pretty awesome. It looks really pretty here in the snow. But anyway, yeah, the therapy appointment, it went well. The doctor, or the therapist, I guess he is, seems cool. He's doing this kind of low talky thing that therapists do. I think just after years of being kind of cautious around crazy people, they talk really quietly. So the whole session, he was like, "Oh, how are you?" But he seems like a very cool guy. But yeah, like I said, it went well. These first sessions are always really about kind of getting to know each other, background information, symptoms, all that stuff. So they don't accomplish a lot other than kind of setting up the next appointment, which we did. I'm going to start seeing him weekly, starting in a couple weeks. So we'll see how that goes. My initial thoughts are, first, I'm really skeptical, but like I told you guys, since talking about this on the vlog, I'm feeling really motivated about trying to get a handle on this. So I'm going to give it a try. I think the thing that holds me back a lot is that the panic and anxiety, they feel really physical to me. It doesn't feel like it's something that's going on in my head. Because of the symptoms and the sensations, it feels real physical to me. So it doesn't seem like it's something that I can solve or fix by talking about it, like say in therapy. In fact, talking about solving what feels like a physical problem to me just sounds irrational. But I know that is what's actually irrational. So I'm going to give it a shot. But even though I'm feeling skeptical, I'm also feeling super hopeful. I'm trying to remain optimistic. Maybe this is the thing that's going to help me. Maybe this guy or this therapy, it's going to put me on the path to finally getting a grip on this, and maybe even taking care of it in some kind of permanent way. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Hey, good morning, everybody. Just finishing up my coffee here before I head out to MGM, National Harbor there, to play a 1-3 session. I'm getting a little bit of a late start here. I'm having trouble getting motivated and getting out of the house because it's just so freaking cold outside right now. I just want to stay in bed and watch old episodes of Fringe. You know, my wife, she got up and went to work. All my neighbors went to work. I'm sure most of you out there went to work today. I should be able to get motivated enough to go play poker. So good to do it either way. One reason I am kind of excited to get out there, I've been studying real hard on Andrew Seidman's book, Easy Game, and it's really good. If you haven't read it, you should. But there's a bunch of stuff in there that I've kind of been practicing online, and I want to see if I can kind of implement it into my live game. Only other exciting news, I cut my toenails this morning. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but apparently it was. I guess I let it go for a little while. And to give you an idea, I do wish I would have weighed myself before and after, because I think it could have made a significant difference in my weight loss this week. So I'm a disgusting person, I admit it. Anyways, heading out to MGM. Let's do it. I'll see you out there. I just got to the MGM here. Man, what a fucking horrible drive. I'm just anxiety ridden right now. My stomach's all in knots. Lightheaded, just all the fucking normal symptoms of panic. I haven't had like a full-blown panic attack or anything, but man, I don't know how many times I felt like I needed to pull over, or that I was gonna pass out or have a heart attack, or man, I'm just feeling fucked up right now. But I made it here safely. Gonna try and play, just calm down, but I don't know how good I'm gonna play with feeling like this. Hopefully, you know, things will calm down for me, but I can't just get back in the car and drive home, for that's for sure. It's just, I can't get back in the car right now, so hopefully I'll feel better in a little bit, but yeah, I'm just not doing great right now. All right, gonna go get in a game and see if I can get my mind off all this, so see you guys in a bit. All right, taking my first break here. Good news and bad news. Good news is I'm feeling a little better. I'm not all kind of anxiety ridden, so it didn't really have a big effect on my game. I think I'm playing pretty well, so that's good news. Bad news is I just took a horrible bad beat, at least what I consider a pretty horrible one. I'm not going to make this vlog about telling bad beat stories, that's for sure, but there was something weird about this one that I thought you guys might find interesting. I know I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around the villain in this hand, around how he played this hand. Really strange, but so anyways, I've got Queen Jack of clubs. I'm under the gun with Queen Jack of clubs. I bring it in for 10. A middle position player, he min raises to 20, and then the villain in the hand, middle position 2, he calls and I call. So 3 of us to the flop. It comes Queen of hearts, 10 of clubs, deuce of clubs. So I flop top pair, marginal kicker with a flush draw. So pretty good. I check, planning to check raise. The middle position player, MP1, he makes it 75, so overbets the pot a little bit. The villain in the hand, he goes all in for 137, and then middle position, he folds out of turn, and so it's up to me. There's about 272 in the pot. It's 137 to call. I feel pretty good about the call, so I make it. And the villain turns over 10-8 offsuit. So all he's got is middle pair, second pair, with no real draws. I was really surprised. I just don't understand the play. He's got somebody making it 75 ahead of him. He's got me behind him. I just don't understand why you would go all in there with that. It's not like you only had $20 left. Just a really weird play. but made me feel really good about the call. I've just got him crushed right there. I've got him beat with my top pair, and I've got the flush draw. Man, I just had him crushed. But of course, it's a bad beat story. So 10 came on the river, and he makes trips and picks up the pot. Really weird hand. Maybe you guys have some insight into it. I'm trying to just write it off as he's just playing really poorly, because you know, man, I'll play against that hand all day, especially that player. In fact, I'm gonna get back to it, make sure he's still there, try to get my money back. See you in a little bit. Oh, sorry, call. I think I was confusing the button with a chip. All right, that's going to do it for poker today. Remember this morning when I mentioned that I should just stay home and watch Fringe episodes all day? I should have taken my own advice, because today was a shitty fucking day. Man, it was just miserable. I had that terrible drive out here, and then I had that really bad beat earlier, and then I took another tough beat. It wasn't really a bad beat, but I mean, the hand was simple. I had king queen, the flop came ace jack 10, so I flopped the nuts, but there was 2 clubs on board. I bet pot on every street, and a guy called me down with 5-3 of clubs and made his flush, of course, on the river. And so not really a bad beat, but still frustrating nonetheless. That pot would have put me back to even. Instead, it gave me a big loss. So man, just a shitty fucking day. So minus 490 for the day, and I gotta tell you, I'm glad to be leaving and go home. I just want to forget today ever happened, really. But I should mention, one cool thing did happen. A guy named Marcus, who follows the vlog, came up and introduced himself today. So it's great meeting him. Here's Marcus now. If you come up and say hi to me at the casino, you get a selfie on my vlog. So pretty fucking thrilling. So yeah, that's it for today. If you like the videos, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the vlog, all that stuff. But other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon.